Hello, generations. This is Charlotte Lacey, and I am at Sycamore Farms Temporary Safe House. And the mission for Sycamore Farms is to provide sexually exploited women a safe opportunity to heal in a holistic, trauma-informed residential care facility with lifelong discipleship. So we hope to open April 1st. Pray with us that the Lord will continue to provide the staff that we need and the funding that goes along with that. And let me give you a tour of the house. Here's the kitchen, and here is the den where the ladies will be able to hang out and rest and visit. The first room here will be the bedroom. We plan to start with one woman at a time. We could move up to as many as 4. Here's the office, and this is actually going to be moving across the hall. So this could become a second bedroom. You have one full bath, and then this will become the meeting room and office with another full bath and some nice storage space.
Hi, I'm Cindy Crawford. I am the founder and executive director of Sycamore Farm. And the story of Sycamore Farm really started about 10 years ago. I went on a mission trip to the Samaritan Woman. I was also, at the same time, I was mentoring women at an organization called Scarlet Hope. I was leading Bible study and helping women just to kind of navigate their life. And these women were strippers, they were escorts, they were prostitutes. And I just fell in love with them, of course. And then I went on a mission trip to the Samaritan Woman, and it was a home for women that had been sex trafficked. And it was a 2 to 4 year program. And I truly knew that this is what we need here in Louisville. So after serving women in the capacity at Scarlet Hope, I realized very clearly that these women needed way more than just a 1 night a week thing. They needed a holistic, trauma-informed residential home to really kind of help them feel safe and secure and have community around them every day where they can really start to heal. I said it out loud, but I remember saying or thinking, we need a house like this in Louisville, Kentucky. And I wanted a house like this in Louisville. And that's where it kind of started, but I didn't really think it was going to happen. I didn't really plan for it. I did do a lot of research about human trafficking. One of the things that really resonated with me with serving this population is that they really don't know what love is. So I wanted to really kind of unpack that in kind of a Bible study kind of thing. So I started kind of playing around with that idea, but the residential program just kept coming back, and I was able to retire early 2019. It was in March of 2019, and fairly early for my age, but God gave me the opportunity to do that. I got full retirement. I asked the Lord, and I said, God, you know, I'm young. I have 2 teenage boys in private school. Like, is this really what you want me to do? Because I would love to retire, but I need you to open this door. And he said, trust me. So I did, and I began the journey of starting this nonprofit and just being able to begin this great journey to serve his children and to find them. And that's how Sycamore Farm started. Sycamore Farm got its name because early on when I was just putting the foundation together, figuring out what does it mean to have a nonprofit, what do you got to do, the paperwork, all that stuff. And there's a lot to deal with. But I was thinking about, what kind of house we would have. And so I was on Zillow and Realtor.com, and I was just looking at houses to see what was out there. And I found this house. It was beautiful. I was showing some friends the house. I was like, this is the kind of house I want to get. And I was showing them the house, and one of my friends said, did you see the sign? And I said, what sign? And she goes, there's this cute little sign. Read it. And so I looked at this sign. And it was an old wood sign. It was probably about 3 feet by 3 feet. And it was hanging on the side of the house. And it said Sycamore Springs Farm. And I was like, oh my gosh, isn't there a sycamore in the Bible? Didn't Zacchaeus climb the sycamore tree to get a look at Jesus? And I was like, that's what we want. We want them to see Jesus. So sycamores really a place where we want them to see Jesus. And that's where Sycamore Farm, the name, came from.
Thank you, Generations Community Church, for going on this journey with me all the way from Alaska, where the Lord first put the vision for this ministry to sexually exploited women, put that vision on my heart, all the way through my master's program and into working here at Sycamore Farm, where their vision matches mine, biblically based and holistic, trauma-informed, loving on women and caring for them to wholeness through discipleship and coming alongside them. So thank you for taking this journey with me. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for your love and your support through all of these years and launching me into this ministry. Please continue to pray for me and for Sycamore Farm, that the Lord would provide the funding that we need, that He would provide the staff and the volunteers, and that He would be glorified and He would draw the women to this ministry. And that we will start with the temporary house, and then we want to build a long-term home, and then another home later where they can learn job skills and be prepared to go out into the world in a safe way and still have support. So I just pray that God will be glorified through this whole process, and I love you all. God bless.